A word for our listeners. Masks of Nyarlathotep is set in the 1920s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It is not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to the Nerds Domain presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Join us each week as our investigators follow a path of clues and attempt to save the world from an ancient evil. Starring John Quiett, Justin Kimmett, Shirley Niedzwiecki, George Chimples, Jason Hall, and Scott Trioanoas, with Matt Quiett running the table as keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed cultists await you just beyond this music.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Masks of Nyarlathotep Side Quest. Scott will be running this game, and I'm here with Scott Summerville. Go ahead and say hi.
Good evening.
John.
Good evening.
Scott Trioanoas.
Hi, me!
Josh Elliott.
You're so weird.
Josh Jackson.
That was not a question.
I know.
Hello!
And Shirley Niedzwiecki.
Hello! The Niedzwiecki blood.
And I, of course, am Matt. I'm going to hand this over to Scott. Scott, where were we last time?
Gretchen was reaching for the door.
Gretta. Gretchen is my older sister.
Sorry, I got him backwards.
It's bad when the guy running the game doesn't know the people.
I thought, Greta is the sister. Greta is you. Gretchen is the sister. Greta was reaching for the door to open it. The door on which the Major is on the other side. Major, you hear screaming from above in German, "Halt, freeze, stop," and boots tromping down the stairs toward you. Okay, you level.
You have to say what you're doing.
The
Nobody
Major
can see you, Scott.
pulls and points his gun.
Is there anywhere to hide?
No, this is a...
No anti-rooms.
No anti-rooms. This is in the common parlance what they would call a murder hole that you are at the bottom of.
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
Open the door. You know who's there.
Open the door!
Those of you on the other side,
Open the door.
you crouch at the bottom of the stairs off to the side,
You're it.
pistol drawn. What? Stop! You crouch to the side of the stairs, making a minimum profile, pistol drawn, as the sound of boots ring out on the metal steps, and they're headed down towards you. Those of you that are still in the room, the four other of his unit and little Greta, you hear gunshots on the other side of the door, and you hear the Major scream, "Medic!" as though he has been hit.
Open the door! Open the
Glasses
door!
loose, and I hurry up and...
She grabs the door and pulls it open.
And I run through.
And I run through.
I shove you out of the way.
I fall on my face because a big man pushed me.
I go to...
Roll 1d4.
Where's the Major?
Hold on.
3.
You take 3 points of damage as he just literally broadsides you like a piece of meat and just...
He does have strength like 75.
Exactly.
Did you body check the girl? It's not hockey.
What did you do, Lenny? What did you do?
Okay, what were you going to ask?
This room that connects to where the Major is, it's the showers, right?
Uh-huh.
Where's the Major?
Okay, the Major is at the bottom of the stairs with his gun pointed up.
How far from the door?
3 feet, 4 feet.
Okay.
Actually, no, that'd be more like 6 feet.
Can we see the person coming down the stairs yet?
There's nobody coming downstairs.
What?
Okay, the door opens behind you. The sounds above you stop.
And I come barreling in.
He just,
He's a juggernaut.
Messier, whack this girl. She goes into the doorpost, onto the floor.
Messier.
And comes in.
Juggernaut.
What? Okay, should I have said Hull? More like an enforcer. He comes,
Cary
Burke comes charging in with his...
Wait.
And the other guys pile in behind you.
I pick her up off the floor.
Is he shot? I look at him. I make a check, whatever.
No, he's
I'm
at the bottom of the
holding
stairs.
my
He
arm.
looks fine.
I'm going to sign for these guys to be silent and point up the stairs so they
and I
understand
am
the
bawling
layout.
my eyes out
The
because my
12-year-old
arm
girl
hurts.
is bawling her eyes out.
I grab her and I move to a
Ow.
corner of the room with her.
Ow.
Okay, you move back inside the door.
Yeah.
Okay, you pull back into the shower room.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Don't make me loud. Sorry.
I'm going to try to use first aid just to make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
I punched her way down with that.
Wait, what? And she is... I don't even know if she's human. I rolled 94.
I'll do.
I've never seen these parts before.
You're fine.
I'll do a first aid on her.
You are in by the Major. Are you going to retreat to the shower room?
Oh, I thought everybody was right there. They retreated to the shower.
Oh, yes.
No, I picked her up and I moved back because kid in a fire lane is probably a bad idea.
Okay. Well, I pulled the one gun with the one bullet I have there and seeing if anyone is around. No one I can see.
No one you can see. He had motioned up.
Okay. Smart.
There's a switchback of steps to go up to the next level, and then a scaffolding that's rather large that goes to another room that would be right above the shower room. So you don't see anybody. Roll me a spot hidden. The door is slowly closing.
56 on a 60.
Okay. There could be a person or two up on the stairs. There's something up there.
I'm motioning.
My foot in the door?
Okay. Door's kept open.
Okay. And you'll be okay. You'll be
Spot hidden.
Yeah.
She starts to calm down.
Cupcake?
But I'm still holding my cupcake.
Cupcake?
Still holding my arm.
Nope.
No, I don't.
Dallas, what are you doing?
Holding my action.
Okay.
I'm going to creep across the room.
Okay.
All silent and hidden.
She
Like,
reverts
stairwell.
back to German.
To
No,
the
I don't
stairwell.
want a cupcake.
Okay.
and then up the stairwell.
Bread.
quietly.
No, I don't want any bread.
What is... roll me a
My
sneak.
sister.
So, some rules that we need to go over real quick, so you're aware. In Octon Cthulhu, sneak and conceal and hide are all fall under the thing that I gave the people that made sense for. Where's it at? Fieldcraft. No, that is not correct.
I was going to say, that ain't right.
No. Wow, really?
You ain't sneaky.
I guess I didn't put it on there, but I'm gonna roll my thing anyway.
I have tactics.
Yeah, I got 55 under 60.
What's the skill you're rolling?
Sneak.
Sneak? Okay. All right, you sneak up the stairs. You go up the first level. You're going to turn and continue up?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes up, and not out of sight, but up onto the next stair level.
These are mesh stairs? Or...
Relatively, yeah.
Alright. Keeping an eye on him, sort of covering him.
Okay.
And I point to you.
You gotta use your words. You really do.
Well, he said silent.
Okay.
And I'm the one who saw one thing
and
up
you
there.
sign for...
Going up.
You give him the sign for what? Use your words, Josh.
Oh, sorry.
That's my man.
I'm just like,
No.
wait a minute.
What do you
No,
mean?
I signed to you. Do you want you and I to go up? Just me to go up? Anything else?
You and you with the guns up.
Who?
This is like horrible Simon
Dallas
says.
and, Dallas and the doctor.
Dr.
Dallas and the
Orloffski.
doctor go up.
Captain.
I'll come up as well. You keep an eye on her. Bring her
We're
up
in a
slowly.
different room.
Okay.
Yeah, they retreated to the showers.
Well, I'm keeping the door open, though.
Oh.
So I can hear.
Failed.
We're not getting out of here by going backwards.
I don't even think I have sneak.
I withdrew her from the firing solution. So.
Yeah, I don't even have
But now,
sneak.
are you
I'll
still
go
crying?
last.
I'm just like sniffling.
Cupcake?
No.
Cookie?
No.
Bread?
I want my sister.
Whiskey?
No. That's bad for you.
Okay.
Coffee?
No.
I'm going to catch up to the doctor.
Okay, the doctor's actually waiting for you to go up. Even though you told him to go up already.
I'm really squishy.
I'm
If you want me to
ahead.
go first, I will.
Just saying. Doc, I know she's a civilian, but she's also a crowd. If she starts screaming, put a bullet in her.
Is that to him?
Yeah, quietly.
That goes against probably every oath I ever swore. Do I need a check for that?
She's not a patient, technically.
Even your scoutmaster. Even your scoutmaster would be upset.
Yes, sir? Okay. Alright. So.
What is a conscience check in this?
There isn't one. It's sanity afterwards.
It's sanity afterwards. Nice.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
I'm a sniper. You think I have a conscience?
You don't. He does. He's
Okay.
the doctor. Do no harm
Do no
to
harm.
the 12-year-old child.
Hippocratic oath. So.
With the gunnery skill?
Well, self-defense, man. Come on. All right.
Yeah.
This
So,
is self-defense. We're getting out of here.
here you go. You make it up to the second level. You turn. You go up. You make it up to the third level. And there are 4 krauts covering the down from the next landing up with rifles. I mean, you just sort of, okay.
Are they? But they're not pointing at me.
Oh, they're pointed straight down the stairs.
So yes, at me.
Oh, yes, at you.
They're the only two that see this, correct?
Nope, he's the only one that sees that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a knife, duck around, and chuck it right at the guy.
Wait, you brought a knife to a gunfight?
I brought 6 knives. You guys brought 3 knives.
I just want to say. I just want
I
to
have
say.
my knife.
I'm gonna chuck it right at the first guy and duck right back.
Okay. Make me your throw at a minus 20%.
Oh yeah. 13 under what becomes 55.
Okay. You hit the first guy, just right in the chest.
Yeah.
Okay. No response, no movement.
I don't hear like a crumple or a cry or nothing. I'm gonna peek back around.
Okay. Same 4 guys. One dude with a knife, like hilt deep in his chest.
I'm gonna take a second to study their eyes.
Okay, they're all.
They're that same expression.
Yep.
I don't have time to bleed.
How far away are they?
Good job.
Flight of stairs.
Okay. I will
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
slowly start back up with the idea that at any second I'm gonna need to drop to the ground and slide back.
Okay.
As painful as that's gonna be.
Yeah, it'd suck. You got metal mesh stairs. Yeah,
But, you know, I'd rather get metal mesh rug burn than bullet in the face. So,
Are you still down at the end of the stairs?
Okay, Dallas has made his way up 2
Yes.
flights. You see him around and
Because of
begin
what
to
he said.
slowly crawl his way up.
I instinctively drop and start to do the same thing behind.
Okay. Doctor's just chomping up the stairs. Just conk. Nothing quiet about the doc going up a set of metal stairs. You're all like, just keep it, just stop. And he's just
I
clonk.
can try to roll for
I
a sneak, but I'll
stopped
fail.
crawling up long enough to rub my temples. Like, oh, gee, what did they send me with?
As you're holding out food, I cradle my arm and walk past you to go back to the stairs. Because my friend, the doctor, is walking up there. Why shouldn't I?
He's
Set
just
it up.
inspecting
Okay.
the stairs. So
You make it
once
up to
they're done, we'll go.
You make it up to the
Yeah,
top.
fine.
Okay. I'm going to grab the first guy's gun, chuck it, and pull him to keep whatever bullets might hit me, hit him instead.
Okay. You pull him up on top of you as meat shield.
Yep, and does nothing, no good, because they're all already dead, aren't they?
None of the other 3 move.
That's fine.
As soon as that happens, I stand up.
Yeah.
Okay, then
I'm
we
gonna
go.
pull-
We're going up the stairs.
Let's get the guns.
I'm going to pull my knife out of this guy, and I'll let these guys rifle the
I'm
boxes as I
grabbing the
go past
closest
them.
rifle.
You want me to spot hidden?
I'm grabbing the closest rifle from one of the guys.
Okay.
When I get...
Are we up there to do
Is that
this?
a yes or no?
Yes.
There's no blood on the knife.
I was gonna.
What?
I was wondering that.
So I pull the knife out,
Mhm. And
and
it's just
body,
like-
and I notice I go to wipe it off, and I'm going to stick it back in the body a couple of times
Holy crap.
and see if it bleeds at all.
I-
Am I already
Wait,
up there?
what okay,
How long is it
No.
gonna
All right,
take me to get
Where
up
are
Hold
we?
on,
Because I
cross
want
off.
to know if I see this.
Okay. You 2 round the corner.
Who's you
Who's
two?
That would be Josh and Josh. That would be the doctor and the demolition man. You round the corner to see the hand-to-hand guy, who you thought might be a psycho already,
Oh, yeah.
standing there holding the collar of one of the Germans, and he's just...
With a quizzical look on his face.
Well, we see
Roll
that and we see others. I pull my gun.
Roll sanity. That's not... He's just stab the guy, and the other 3 are just... The other 3 Germans are just posed there. It makes no sense.
And I don't seem angry. I'm more like, wonder what's going on here.
17 on a 78.
Okay, you both lose 1.
Okay.
You're like, what? I mean, even for wartime, you're like, I know this guy's crazy,
No,
but
no.
like, that's crazy.
Don't move your circle.
So don't when you put your circle back
Put
where it
your
was, you're
circle
just going
back
to
to
slash.
the original. You
Because
just wanna slash it, 'cause
that
you
first
couldn't
number
get it
is
back.
still important.
What are you doing?
No blood.
What?
No blood. No blood coming out. Look at the knife. No blood.
Can I get a medicine check when I walk over there?
Actually,
Hey.
yeah.
You walk over, and he's like, look, no blood.
Doc, I know we were in a secure area. Could this have been a gas accident?
Give me a roll on medicine.
They took all the blood out of their
I don't know. Hold on.
After 2 days at the pool.
28 on a 70.
Okay. They've been dead for at least 2 days. Their flesh feels weird. It feels odd.
Stab his
You-
foot.
Can I get a biology check?
What's your biology rating?
50.
Okay. You check the wounds, because there are now 6, 8 stab wounds.
Whatever.
From a decent
Cary
knife
rules.
in the middle of the, he could be writing out words if he wanted to.
I heart you.
The blood is powdered.
The what? Say it again?
The blood
Yeah.
in the wounds
Yeah.
is powdered. Like dehydrated.
Like all liquid has been taken out of the body.
Yeah.
I check the eyes. Same.
They look normal enough, but upon further examination, there is no moisture. They're almost not raisined, almost like pruned when you get in the bath.
Right.
Only that's the inside of the eyelids and the rest of the eye.
Gotcha.
You check mucal membranes, all bone dry.
Well, all right, Private Burke, we got to check rectally. I'm going to open. You go in. You ready?
I'm gonna move down the hall.
I'm kidding. Nah.
What do we see when we walk up here? Well, I'm staying down there forever.
Yeah,
Well,
you guys, you two, the CO and the radio guy come up, and the hand-to-hand guy's going, seriously, no blood, look, nothing on the knife at all.
Yeah.
And he's examining the wounds and going, what?
And I motion you, Major, to come
And the
here.
demo guy's looking at Burke, and he's just got this look on his face like, are you insane?
And then I go, stab his foot.
What?
Stab his foot.
Stop
Oh,
stabbing
no,
him!
I don't stab his foot. I take off the boot.
Oh.
And I stab his foot.
That
Because
is...
that's what a true soldier would do that has no
I'm with
shoes.
Beckett, so would I see that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I scream at the top of my lungs.
Oh, jeez.
We just got her quiet.
Please get her quiet. Please.
Hand over mouth, not that hard, Beckett.
Major.
And
Sir,
then
so...
I
Hold on.
take off and run
Major's
toward
like,
one
I
of the
gave you
guys that
orders
is
for this
standing,
situation.
and I'm yelling, Hans, Hans, Hans,
Franz.
Hans,
Franz?
Hans,
I know.
Franz.
Hold on. Hey, the doctor turns to you and says, same story. These guys have been post-mortem for 2 days. It seems like all the liquid in their body has been taken out.
Sounds like a new Nazi weapon. Grab their guns, check and see if they've got more than one bullet each. Let's get ready to move out.
Checking the rifles.
Okay.
Loot
Toss
the
their
bottles.
pockets.
Give me an idea roll.
Real quick while he's doing that. Down the hall, is there another door?
Yes.
Is it open in or out?
It opens out.
So away from us.
No.
Is
No,
it open
out.
or
You are
Door.
out.
Okay.
So I go, I
Didn't
go
get
up and start tapping one of the soldiers that's standing up with a gun, and I'm going, Hans, wake up. What is wrong with you?
And
Wake
he
up.
just crumbles.
And I start
Screaming
bawling my
again.
eyes out again.
Can you
hold on.
re-roll or no?
No.
Okay.
I want
No.
to check their dog tags.
And,
Were they like different names?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the rifles. One shot each.
Empty.
No bullets.
Are they-
But Hans,
No
Hans.
bullets. No bullets. Wait, are these
Wait a minute.
are these actual rifles?
What do you mean?
Can I make like a check either under rifle or
Yes.
yeah?
I got a luck roll
Are there
for an
bullet
idea?
casings? Have the rifles been fired?
I tried.
I'm not using these dice anymore.
Told you,
No,
cursed
you
dice.
find a casing. But they would have been at the opposite end of the stairwell where you were. They might have fallen through the grates down below.
Which we didn't see. A bunch of casings on the ground we would have seen.
Well, I just want to make sure these are actual rifles, not like props.
Hey, Scott, can I see if the liquid was sucked out or if it was like massive heat or any other details? Nothing.
No.
Oh, that
Okay.
would be
Just curious.
I'm positioning myself to the next door just to, if it opens, to crack whatever it is.
Okay.
I don't even care.
Anything else on the bodies?
So new weapon
No.
goes wrong.
No knives, no
No
ammo.
knives.
No
No
discoloration. There's nothing wrong with bodies.
I take a
Probably
belt.
looking
Are there any
gas.
boots that would
You're
fit me?
dead.
Well,
Yes.
That's why they didn't want
I
to
take
interrogate
boots.
us. We were lab rats.
You ever seen gas freeze people like this and do all this sort of... I mean, he stabbed him 20 times, but besides that, I've never seen gas do this.
I
Any
haven't,
gas.
But I've heard rumors of gas chambers being used by the Nazis.
That's barbaric. I don't know the terms would use that.
It's
Crowd.
against
It's
the
war.
Geneva Conventions,
Yeah.
but we better be ready for it. Let's see if we can find some gas masks in an armory.
And I'm standing there looking really suspiciously at the water that I've got over my shoulder.
Oh, makes us think, doesn't it?
Everyone has drank the water, right?
Yeah.
I made coffee.
He made coffee.
I turn to you and I say, do you know anything past here? We're talking about locations or rooms or anything?
The lab is upstairs.
Who wants a rifle?
With no bullets?
No bullets, but it's a rifle. Find bullets later or use it as a club.
Like,
Okay.
I'm laying on
Yeah.
top of
Let's
Chester's
do it.
crying.
What about knives?
No knives.
No bayonets.
No bayonets.
No ID except for their dog tags. These boots fit me though.
German soldiers of that era didn't have dog tags. They used
Well, they used the
hard
disc.
photographs.
They
Fake
had discs.
metal.
Right. Okay.
I used dog tag as a generic term, but they had the discs for a while.
Are there enough? Do all the boots fit all of us? Or
Everybody's got a pair of boots at this point.
Okay.
You just rifle the soldiers. You're like, they're just taking their clothes, and they all grab their boots, strip them down.
Is this sort of nicer pants than what I'm wearing now?
Yeah.
Pants.
You have prison garb.
Pants.
Major, can we?
Undershirt.
Don't want to be found in German uniforms.
Take them off.
Well, I've already put it on. Like, yep, I'm cold. All right.
Your CO just
Are
gave
you-
you an order.
Disobey
What?
direct
Oh,
order.
no, you actually told me to take it off?
Yeah. Want
But
to be found in German uniforms. You'd be shot as a spy or by your own side.
I'm just wearing the pants and the undershirt.
We'll worry about it when we get out.
It's cold.
Good choice.
Can I keep the boots, sir?
Yes.
Can I keep the gun belt, sir?
Yes.
Is there anything else on them?
No.
You want me to keep the water, sir?
Yeah, let's keep it. But let's be careful about using any provisions. I want to see what they
You
were
just
using,
ate
not
a
what they
ton
were
of
giving
muffins.
us.
I need a ton
Fair
of
enough.
muffins. I ate one muffin and a bunch of bread and a little piece of chocolate, and I made coffee, and I had some water. That's not a ton. It was a full meal.
You ready?
I'm laying here crying, holding my arm. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah, you hurt. Like, is her arm going to be okay?
Your sister might be in the laboratory, and we have to move on.
Is her arm going to be okay?
Doc, you want to first aid her arm?
Ow!
Of course.
Just pop it back.
59 out of 75.
Okay. You can get 1d3 back.
D3, not D4.
Can I continue to do that, or it's just one?
No,
One
just
shot.
one. You get two back.
It's just dislocated. Just
Put it right back in.
I'm gonna, as soon as it's clear that they're all done, I'm gonna try the door just a little bit, just enough to tug to see if it'll open.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
So when you
Keys.
check my arm and you make it feel
No
better,
keys.
I lean up and kiss your cheek. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You know how you could thank us all? You're the scout. Can you open
Don't
that
tell
door?
her that. She's
Yeah.
the door opener,
Yeah,
not
I-
a scout. Don't
I
tell her
can-
she's the scout.
I'm very good at that.
He's a little
Very
irritable. It's okay.
It's okay.
Can
So
you open that door?
Open the door.
Okay. She opens the door.
You're in charge
Okay,
of opening the
that's
doors because
weird.
you're that good.
Well, I know another
Does she
door. Come on. I will
do
show
anything
you.
particular
Okay.
to open the door?
Open the door.
She starts humming.
When she goes in the next room, I'm going to put myself in front of her and go wherever.
No. And I start hitting you. I'm a scout. I'm the scout. The doctor said I'm the scout.
Don't hit any bruises like a peach.
I was actually wondering if you... I was going to say, okay, roll 3d6. Wham, wham, wham. Uh-oh, he's dead.
Hey, little girl. How'd you get here?
Hey, little
This is
girl.
my father's. I've been here for very, very many days. Long time.
Why are we letting the little crowd girl lead us out?
She's the only one that can open the
You
door.
have
Okay.
sauerkraut? It's very good.
little Deutsch girl. They prefer Deutsch.
Who's your father?
They prefer killing us. That's. We're not worried about what they prefer, really.
What
at
is
this
your
point.
father's name? What does he do?
Let me answer one question at a time.
With your
I'm sorry.
father?
It's not a tumor.
I don't have a name.
So give him one.
Albert, blah, 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 blah. But he's very, very good at giving people medicine.
Oh, so he's like me.
Doctor, but he puts things together to make them.
Ooh, like
Is his last
surgeon
name Frankenstein?
or Mengeleev?
No, and no. And
Mengeleev
then he
wasn't that big.
takes all the medicines and pushes them all together.
A chemist.
And he makes something else.
Like a chemist. So he would be in the laboratory.
What
Let's
do
go
we
see your
see
dad.
through the next door?
Okay.
No,
And
my dad left to go on a trip.
3-hour tour.
There is a hall that runs straight down with branches off on each side. It looks as though you're moving into a laboratory area. There is equipment everywhere.
Is there a sign of disarray?
I look to
Yes.
you and I say, if you were going to be the scout, though, you cannot run off. You have to be quiet.
I am rapidly moving, looking for anything that I can make into
That's the scope.
Das is
Okay.
I am covering the door with a rifle that has no bullets in it, but still covering the door.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you make your rifle roll?
No, to see if they were real.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Perfectly real. Regular rifles.
Just no one re-roll that, is there?
I'm going
Yeah.
to yank one of these guys' shirts off and make something to cover my face, just in case there's gas.
Okay.
No allowed to wear
Suggest the
uniforms.
rest of them
Okay.
do the same, especially you. I'll comply.
I'll follow and I'll make one
Corporal
for-
Beckett thought that we were told that we were not allowed to wear the uniform, sir.
Corey Becky's getting sassy. I have a poll for him.
I know you're under stress, but we'll talk about this after we're out of here.
I will rip up whatever shirt I need to into a mouth covering that I can tie. I'm not holding it.
Okay.
Oh,
Ah,
you get
you
a strike
are
when I
pretty
did.
much-
I am very good at my job when I have my tools.
You want to bet. You want to bet.
All right.
My uncle's in the Admiralty.
It's in the Admiralty.
Do I get the mask?
It's a trap.
Doc, have a look
Yes,
through there.
yes.
See if
I
you think it's
will
safe.
make you a little mask as well, and then give it to the doctor to put on you. It's clearly on the screen with my tattoo.
Maybe.
I'm going to go to the first cross hall.
Okay. Left or right?
No, I'm going to it,
Mhm.
just up to it, and then looking down both ways. I'm not going anywhere. I'm checking.
Okay.
We're going to proceed cautiously.
Left, right. There are bodies on the ground in both directions.
More
And
soldier
aren't there-
or guards or
Lab
lab
cat.
coats.
Yep. Lab coats.
Can I roll listen to see if I hear anything?
Yes.
So we're moving out of the room?
Yes.
Is that, okay, so I tug on your arm and I'm like, can I go get my dog?
No.
Please, it's right there. And I point to the room across from the lab. My dog, my dog, my dog.
No, you can't hear over that.
Be patient.
Beckett,
We
you read
will.
German?
Yes, I do.
Let's check this room and see if there's any papers.
I start going to papers.
Okay. You find some papers here and there. Takes you about 5 or 6 minutes. You're reading through. They're talking about test subjects. They're talking about exposure to the element and negative connotations to mental states. There were 37 tests. All of them ended poorly. Subjects needed to be terminated.
Hey, Beckett, how do you say explosive in crowd? I'm rummaging through stuff.
Kaboom?
Explosive.
Seriously?
Hey,
So pretty
can
sure
I read
that's
this
it.
and get any checks with my biology or medicine background or anything?
Certainly.
Okay, which one or both? Or...
Whichever one's lower.
But a lot of
Or
the
luck?
chemicals
Nope.
though, should be
No
labeled.
luck.
Okay.
They're going to get lucky on this one.
So you should still be able to read what the chemicals are.
Where is it? My medicine's a 7 then. 16.
Because it's not Cyrillic, so it should.
Do you know what's your German?
It was comedy for the scene.
No German
I'm
on
gonna
this
show off how
sheet.
smart I am.
Alrighty.
But
Well, then
he
you
can...
could have him read them to you.
Will you I need you to read these
In
to me
World
because I
War
don't know
II, they
German.
teach the very basic,
Sure. What is it?
important words for German that people might need in basic training.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Like,
This is way past that.
Don't
Okay,
they-
that's
Yeah.
fine. I just want to make sure.
This is like conversation. No, that doesn't work.
Okay, what is he?
Donde
handing?
es el baño?
He hands you a stack of what looked to be like lab reports.
Trying to figure out what they were doing, what they were trying to do, what they failed at doing.
Okay, yeah, I'll read through those.
He's reading out, and you're interpreting mental instability, insanity, people who looked at it or spoke with it went insane. It's a word he can't make out.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also, this report says exposure to the element, not the elements, but exposure to the element leads to mental decay and subjects having to be put down.
Okay.
Is there a number on that? How many test subjects?
Oh, there were 37 test subjects.
So there are 42 of us? Are we the last 5? I mean, that's a pretty solid...
Oh, are you?
But, I mean, that's a pretty solid line of...
Yeah.
Do we have numbers on our prison guard?
Sure.
48, or 38, 39, 40, 41, 42?
Sure.
Okay.
Crap.
All subjects died?
Yes.
Alright.
Or killed.
Yeah.
I'm guessing either committed suicide or had to be put down. They are a little vague on how they put them down.
While they're checking the paperwork, I'm going to go up to the hall and look at these bodies. They appear to be running away. Were they facing the lab? Were they trying to get away from it?
They were fleeing. Give me listen checks.
Everybody?
Do I need to
Or
do
them?
that again?
Everybody or them?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Everybody who's not Matt.
I have not made a roll tonight.
2806.
Oh, I made it.
This is how we got here in the
34
first
out
place,
of
clearly.
75.
Nice. Shirley, did you make yours?
No.
Okay, you do make yours. You succeed.
No. Because
You
I have
hear-
no thing.
You hear. This goes for Shirley. Actually, let me back up and give everybody else. You hear some test tubes, beakers, something get knocked over and onto the floor. They break 4 or 5 hallways down if you made your listen check. Shirley, you hear on the next level up, your sister goes, "Help me, Gretta."
I hear my sister. I got to go.
Wait, what was that noise?
A motion to you.
So
Wait,
I
wait,
run
I got my
to
rifle.
the door, forget about my doll, and I'm gonna go down the hall toward the stairs to go up.
Wait.
Try to
No,
grab her.
I'm gone.
I'm
Run,
chasing after her.
Run.
Chase
And
after
what's your do we don't have a speed, do we?
I thought
How do we
that
do
was
initiative again?
Dex.
What's your dex?
13.
What's your dex, Gretta?
12.
14.
Okay, you make a bolt for it. You anticipate this, and you run her down. It takes you a hallway or 2, and you grab her. Or actually, you're there. You can grab her.
No, let go. My sister
My dex
just
is a
said
14.
something.
I was one to
My
grab
sister
her.
said something.
We have to go
her.
back to the
She's
room.
Upstairs.
Back to the room.
Let's go.
Back to the room, and then-
no. And I
Using
am
her kind of as a
pulling-
shield. Rifle again. Back to the room.
Okay. Pulling. I'm like struggling
Then I
with
motion
him
to you.
go
I motion to you,
toward the
Major.
stairs.
Well, because it's kind of like a
Let me
movie.
go.
Somebody's
I
here.
dropped the rifle,
Okay.
and I just have to use both hands to grab her.
Something
Okay.
broke down the
Roll
hall.
roll your grapple.
Alright.
Oh, crap.
Roll your dodge.
Crap.
Can I sprint the
Eh-eh.
hallway after them?
Yeah.
I made it! 23 out of 25.
Lowest goal tonight. Didn't make it though.
Alrighty.
Yes!
All right. He grabs you and starts dragging you back.
Good job, Radar.
I had to drop my
And
rifle.
you're up there now with them
Yeah,
and can
and
I
assist.
push them behind me. I don't care to stop her. He's already got her in hand, and I'm just going to keep an eye down the hall.
I keep.
We don't know
I'm
what's down there.
kicking
We have
and
2 halls?
screaming.
Yep, left and right, and there's the main hall that runs down, and there are different types of lab setups, as you guys noticed when you ran down the hall.
Where'd the sound come from? Left, right, or further down?
Further down.
Okay, and I just motion.
No,
I'm like screaming directions.
no, we're gonna go that way. Just shh, you're a scout, remember? Scout? Huh? Remember? Scout? Scout? Okay, you're the scout, remember? You're the scout.
Hand over the mouth.
Yeah, you're the best
Be
scout
calm.
we have.
Be calm.
We need
Be
you.
calm. Don't bite me. Be calm.
Yeah.
Be
Didn't
calm.
you say you gave me duct tape?
I shut up.
What?
So,
You're gonna be
Give me a
quiet?
luck roll.
the doc is given duct tape? Is that what
Got
I
it.
understand?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hardcore.
I don't know.
You find some things that could be used to make dynamite.
I'm gonna
The
go
demo
over to-
guy's in heaven. What are you doing?
Young lady, it's Gretchen, isn't it?
Understood. Gretta.
I'm not talking to you because you haven't talked to me the whole time. You haven't looked at me the whole time, and you're a mean guy.
Yes, I am.
I don't
own
like
it.
that,
You
though.
don't.
Clarification.
That's
Could
awesome.
be used
I am a
to make
mean
dynamite
guy.
as a
I'm
chain
glad we
link, or
agree.
Could be used as in when you take
She doesn't
time.
look at you. You can talk
Can
to
you
her all
tell
the
me,
time.
would you like to go outside and play? Your sister might be there.
My sister is upstairs.
That's where we're going.
We're
But
going
you are
there.
not going there.
We have to make sure we're safe to where we can safely get to
There's
her.
nothing in here. Nothing will hurt you.
There's something over there.
No, that is my... No, there's nothing over there.
When did you last go outside and play in daylight?
It's been a long
Start
time.
looking at my...
Wherever
My
it
Luger.
is, knows
Got
we're
one bullet.
here already.
Do you remember how to get outside to the daylight if you want to go and play with your sister?
Gretchen does.
Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember when your dad went on his trip?
He went away 3 days ago.
Did you wave goodbye to him?
Yes, when I was in my room with my dog.
Ah,
And he kissed me on the cheek and he said, "Be good, girl, and don't cross any drugs."
I was just wondering if you know how many floors it is until you get outside.
Let's get her doll.
Well, where's her doll?
Didn't you say your doll's in one of these rooms?
Yes, right here. And it's right across from the lab, the room that's right across from the lab.
Okay, I'll go to the room. Well,
Okay.
pick up my rifle.
Yes.
Open the door carefully.
It's open.
Oh, walk in.
It is a rather lavish apartment. It's a little girl's room. There's ponies. There's dolls. It is the best appointed room you've seen in the facility so far.
I get locked up in like a 3x3, and she gets this. Wow.
I squeal with joy
That's
and
not
run
very
over
big,
and grab my
3x3.
Raggedy Ann doll.
Raggedy Ann.
Is there anything written in this room? Like, I start rifling through.
What do you have in your room? What do they find in your room?
I just find like stuffed ponies and dolls, porcelain dolls, and a little journal that I've kept, but it's not like anything deep. My dad did this to the monster in the basement or anything like that.
Whoa.
We have a sidebar that takes place while this is taking place.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's just I want to read through the journal because when you say, oh, my dad did this to the monster.
No,
in the
I said
basement.
it doesn't contain
Oh,
anything
okay,
like
sorry.
that.
I thought it did. And I'd be
I
like,
turned to you and I said,
wait a
Major,
minute.
how do we know she's not the element?
We don't.
Best roll,
We've got to figure out how deep we are in here and get out of here. Don't tip the kid off.
Can I get like an idea roll or something? Like maybe she's the element. Maybe she's the whatever.
Not yet.
I thought I'd try.
Pack
didn't say
those
that.
papers
When
away.
you find that out, can you tell me?
I will try, but I'm just.
Okay, once we've gotten her doll, leave the room and.
Okay. She's got her Raggedy Ann doll. Yay, she's happier.
Packing the
Now that
papers
we've
away.
had this conversation, unless he orders me directly not to, I will be bringing up the rear and putting distance between myself and her.
Are you going to take time?
I'm sorry, the captain made me paranoid.
All right.
Well, that's
question.
No, I'm asking you, Josh.
How much?
Dallas, are you taking time?
How much time?
Oh, it'll take a half hour.
We don't have half an hour.
Now, the sound that he heard, did it come from the left corridor or the right?
Further down.
He said further down. That's all he said.
Further down.
Guns at the ready. Okay.
Do we see any sign of stairs from either corridor going up?
Way down at the end of the hall, this lab room, or the lab setup here, is at least as big as the shower room.
Okay.
Way down at the end, it looks like there's another door. Through the glass in the door, there might be another set of stairs headed up.
It's just a little girl with a Raggedy Ann doll and a military entourage.
Yeah, with her eyes stitched shut.
You're important.
That's our direction, guys.
I'll take point.
No, you won't.
No.
Take right behind point.
Okay, I'll be right behind point.
As we go down.
Okay, Point, right behind Point. Who's next?
I'm with her.
Next.
Sure, if she's yes.
Yep.
Where she's
Then
at.
you, and you're bringing up the rear.
Yes.
You might get lucky if you might be able to cut that time down and try to do a take time, shake and bake ish. If you want to work on that while you're walking.
With explosive material.
Well, that's why I said it's not as lucky as you think. No, that's up to you, man.
You can bring this up to the group.
I'll roll bad and blow us all up.
Okay, yeah, let's avoid that.
Grab like caustic stuff, like the sulfuric acid, or
I'll do that too.
yeah, stuff like if I threw it in Josh Jackson's eye, he'd scream.
Right.
I mean, the great thing is I'm sure I can find a sack.
Yes. Okay.
Well, that's probably not going to happen.
And if I get one later, I'll take them back.
Okay. You never made your listen roll, did you?
I failed it.
Yeah, okay.
I made it.
It's about a hallway or two. You're about a hall. We've been moving down the hallway. You're one or two intersections from where you heard the noise.
Spot hidden as a go? Or is that not needed?
To your point, man, that might be a good idea.
Well, no, I did. Well, I told the major.
Matt and Jackson make a spot hidden roll.
Landmine.
Yep.
74 on a 75.
You look.
Nice.
You're looking through the equipment, and the next hallway intersection you come from come across are lower tables with all kinds of glassware and bubbling liquids that are moving from one thing. They're obviously concocting something here. And you see what would have been a head, a face, a female ducks down behind the counter.
I move in.
Okay.
Full gun.
A female adult or female child?
Adult.
I look to you and
I move in. I motion for the radio to stay behind, to stop. I move in calmly.
Okay, you round the corner to find an adult female in what could only be described as like a hospital gown, clutching something to her chest. She sees you and squeals and runs to the corner, back to you,
Towards me?
away from you.
Okay.
She just and flees.
I'm going to take a quick look around the room, like make sure there's nothing else here that freaked her
She
out.
flees into the corner. She does not flee the room.
Correct.
All right.
And then I'm going to move towards her more, and keeping my pole like at a place that I can hold her.
Okay.
I don't want to hit her. I just want to prod her if need be.
So
Okay.
as this is going on, can I just stop and be still and then send out my thing that I have, my extra senses? So what do I feel from the person in the room?
It's you knew she was one of the lab techs. Her name is Susan. She is a new mother, and she is in near panic mode.
And then, who am I near? Beckett or
Doctor.
Doctor?
Right.
It's
That's by you.
It's Susan. It's Susan. It's Susan.
Who's Susan? That's
Susan
Susan?
is in the room. In the room. Susan.
Can I hear her?
So.
Does
and
she know you?
It's Susan.
Will you walk up with me to Susan? Major, can I take her?
So I just
Let's
kind
go
of
in the
take the
room.
lead to go see Susan.
Well,
If they
Well.
enter the room, hold on, guys.
Susan.
Stop.
I
Susan.
secure the door.
I want to approach Susan and see what she's holding before I let them get close enough to
Okay.
be hurt.
okay.
Susan.
What is she holding?
let's see what she has for you.
She kind of turns when she hears Greta's voice, and she's holding an infant newborn child.
I'll lower the stick. I'll calm down. Come on.
She turns and looks at the group, and her face goes just to rage. Her canines extend,
I hit her.
Uh-oh.
and she leans down
Luger!
to take a bite out of the child.
Okay.
I
So
don't
Luger.
see this. My back is still.
Yeah, you don't see this.
Do we want to go to combat?
I believe we do.
Yes.
Let's get Dexes here.
Okay.
Josh, what's your Dex?
14.
I don't see any.
I'm sorry.
I'm just running
Dallas,
towards
what's
Sorry.
yours, just so I have it later?
14.
Just like, save the child.
Yours is 14. What's your Dex?
12.
12. Summerville, what's your Dex?
16.
Nice. You're a
14,
sniper.
what's your Dex?
13. And
And Shirley, what's your Dex?
cyborg? I don't see any of
12.
this.
You can take a
Okay.
step.
what's Susan's dex, and then we go. So here's how combat rounds go while Scott's figuring out the rest of the stuff. We are going to declare action. We don't do anything, we declare.
Okay.
So we're going to say, this is what I am doing this round. If something changes drastically, Scott may allow you to reassign that. But you want to say something like, for instance, I'm going to crack her to death. Now, she dies between now and the time I go.
You don't have to do that.
Actually, I might still crack her.
With the tray of doom.
No, I've got a stick.
Oh, my bad.
Big giant stick. But if you're like, well, I'm going to run out the door, and then suddenly the door disappears, you were going to run out the door, so you approach the door at that speed. Whether you stop or not is up to Scott.
Okay.
So we declare, then we go to first firing round. So if you have a gun, you will fire if you want to. You don't have to. Then we go to normal actions and second firing. So normal actions mean melee stuff. Yeah, I know this. Yeah. I'm just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
Melee stuff is there, and then if you have a 75 or above in your firearm, you'll actually get a potential for a third action. Unless these are automatic rifles, I don't think they are.
No.
Then it won't matter. So those will be our three steps: is the declaration, first firing, and then regular action or melee action and firing again.
Right.
So normally we start from the highest decks and have them declare in that order.
Summerville, what are you doing?
I see what's going on here.
Oh, yeah. She's going to bite that child.
With extended fangs?
Yeah.
I'm putting a bullet between her eyes.
Okay. Elliott's securing the door. Jackson?
If I have a clear shot, shoot her.
Okay. Matt's going to stick her to death. Shirley?
I'm running toward her because she's familiar to me.
Right. And Susan goes on a 14, so she's right with Jackson. All right, Summerville, roll the hit.
Oh, yes.
Ouch. All right.
Do you want to get what the radio's doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one. My apologies.
Yeah.
Radio, what are you doing?
I was told to cover the door, so I guess I'm at the back. So I want to take part in the combat, but they're on the way. So
what are you doing?
Cover the door.
Covering the door, because I have no bullets.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
click.
Awesome. You just go pew pew, and they'll fall over.
She does not dodge. Ooh. So you shoot her, roll damage. Handgun is...
we'll call it D8. I guess I should get dice out on.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Does point blank change the situation?
How far away would you say they are?
5 steps, 6 steps.
Oh, yeah, so
10 to 12 feet.
you'll actually do double damage.
Ooh.
She's gonna hopefully, maybe be dead, hopefully.
Hold on.
10.
Okay. So you do
No,
two times.
No. That is 10 total.
That is 10 total.
You roll 2d8.
Right.
Okay.
You shoot her, and it hits her. She's got the child here. It hits her mid-center, shoots right through. Splash of blood up on the wall behind her.
How are we explain this to a kid?
Oh, she's not dehydrated.
She's not dehydrated.
The gunshot now gets my attention, so I turn to look.
Okay. Do me a favor. Roll me 1d10.
Can I have a D10, somebody?
Yeah, just one right in front of you.
Yeah, that's stupid. Just kidding.
Okay.
2.
Okay. She reaches down and bites into the arm of the child.
Oh my god.
Just like... Your turn.
Shoot her.
Okay, roll the hit.
I'm kind of glad I'm not looking at this now.
17 on a 50.
Okay, you shoot her, roll damage.
What is it?
2d8.
I think
2d8?
I'm opening fire.
Yeah, you're close enough.
That's true, yeah.
2 sevens.
14.
14. Okay. You shoot her in the head, and she pulls back, tearing a chunk of the child's arm out. Now that everyone's turned around to look, roll sanity. Shit. That ain't right.
Yeah, well, he had a good point. Once I heard gunshots go off,
Oh, yeah. 9 on that.
65 on a 76.
2!
If you made it, lose 2.
Okay.
I rocked that.
Lose 2?
How long has it been since our last encounter?
What do you mean?
Our last sanity loss?
In the shower?
Hour, half hour.
20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, end of this session will count.
Oh, that wasn't for me, though.
So,
I was getting that.
as soon as the first, a shot was fired, I would have stopped. I
Okay.
wouldn't have
Yeah,
gone.
you weren't in the yeah. No, and you
Is
stopped.
she still alive? Alive? I'm using air quotes now.
She collapses to the floor. The child falls out of her arms.
Is the baby crying?
Yes.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Pull out a knife to go after her and stab her. Make sure she's dead.
No, you
Hold
won't
on.
get there.
You're. We're now on to
Oh, yeah. Still around.
we're now on to Josh went Dallas.
Okay. The woman has been shot twice now and clearly looks dead.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm an operator, but I'm standing there in stunned silence. I don't know what to make of that.
Okay.
Cannibals.
Yeah, I know that's kind of. Matt.
I take one of the knives out, put it to her neck on the ground, grab her hair, and push down until I yank that head off. It grew fangs.
Is that a sanity
It grew
check?
fangs. It's not getting out. I don't care what it is.
It will be when he's done.
Yeah. And if I have to saw across it, that's fine.
Jesus.
But this is not. This thing is not getting back
I'm
up.
staring
She
right
might
at
be a
the
biohazard.
Yeah, just is it my turn yet?
You're at 12, correct?
No,
No.
he goes before
I'm
me.
13.
No, I'm sorry. You're at 13. I got the numbers all out of the way. Yes. Radio, what are you doing? Before he gets to a sawing.
Is the baby still screaming?
It's not screaming, it's just sort of quiet. It's like a baby that hasn't eaten in a couple days.
And it's also just been dropped. So babies that get dropped like that don't.
I know.
It also had half of its arm bit off, right?
Yeah, a big old chunk of its shoulder is kind of just flappy there.
War is hell, and my guy's seen a whole lot of stuff, but I've never seen this, and I am running to the baby,
Okay.
and I'm ripping off the prison rags that I have on,
Okay.
and I'm just trying to stop the bleeding.
Okay. All right.
So
you
now
you get to hack it. It'll probably take you more than one round to saw her head off.
That's fine. Unless I perceive some other threat.
Okay.
Like the baby
I'm just
itself.
standing there going, that's F. That is F up.
Do they have that same weapon?
Are we going to continue the
Well, I
combat?
don't know.
Is there anything left to combat? Unless the baby starts biting
The
Okay.
radio.
the next round, you continue to saw. What are the rest of you doing with your combat-y type? You wrap up the baby and pick it up.
Yeah.
What are you doing with it? Like arms reach? Are you going to try to create? You're going to try to stop the. Want a first aid on it?
I'm holding close. When we do first aid, I am holding it right here.
Is it bites in
And
your heart?
yeah, I know,
Can
but
you define right here, verbally, like close?
Close with my arms around it, cradling the baby.
Baby to your
Okay. Give me a first aid.
Aha! No, just failed.
Alrighty then. You're like, stick the meat back into the shoulder. It won't stay.
I'll go do first aid.
Okay. First aid.
when I
Yeah,
get there.
you'll be up on the round before he's done sawing the head off.
Well, I've got the basics. Got something on the wound.
Roll me a first aid.
40 on a 75.
Okay, you get it wrapped up. You get it kind of packed back in there. You're good to go. You're going to continue to saw. What are you doing?
I'm going to listen outside of the room.
Okay.
Just made a substantial amount of noise.
Give me a listen.
Yes.
Okay.
6.
There are two people headed down the main hall toward you. What are you doing, Dallas?
I'm hoping you say something. to me
I'm
because
saying something to him because my gun's empty. Drawing my knife, waving him over.
All right, weapon at the ready.
Ready,
Now
baby.
I'm turning my attention out into the hall.
Okay. The head comes free. Give me a sanity check. You've never really grisly cut anyone's head off.
I need to clarify, I'm not stepping into the hallway, I'm peeking into the hallway.
Okay.
I made it, but
Okay. Lose one.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing? He's first aided the child, and the CO has waved over and says there is attention needed outside the doorway. It's on, radio. What are you doing?
I don't have a gun, so I will cradle the baby in one arm and draw my knife.
How about
I
And-
go up to you and I tell you to give me the baby.
You're a kid, and I don't even know who you are. You have no eyes.
Give the baby to her because we need to kill shit.
Give the baby to you.
Okay, you reach out with the baby, you're bringing it out,
Crap.
and you realize it has drawn fangs as well and sees you as yummy and is like,
Drop kick!
You punt the...
sanity check.
Oh my god.
I'm reaching out.
you
and I'm
Failed
like,
by 3, so.
I'm like,
Okay, roll a d10.
Stefan.
1.
Very good. You lose 1, but you realize dropkick is not on the you're like, oh god, what is this?
And I'm like literally going, Stefan.
Going,
Stefan,
gimme!
Stefan.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott.
This isn't Gaming with Scott. That'll do
Us tonight for Masks of Nyarlathotep, or as we called it in the good old days, Masks of Nyarlathotep.
So you can...
Whoa, ugly!
You guys can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/nerdsdomain. You can find us over on Twitter at nerdsdomain. I'm at Quiett. John is at JKMyth. Scott is at GamingWScott. And Shirley is at SNed70. You can go over to patreon.com/nerdsdomain to support us there. You can go over to our website at nerdsdom.com and sign up for our newsletter. And as always, you can find our shirts on /loot. And we will talk to you guys real soon.
This has been a production of the Omega Nerds Network, the network where it's on.